You know, when you experience something hysterical, something hysterically funny, you know, and it just like, it gets you in your gut and you're just absolutely splitting, you're laughing so hard. And, you know, it is such an amazing sense of joy, and it's something that we yearn for so much, and it's just so beautiful when it happens. And you just want to stay in that moment, you know, and whatever it was that was so funny, you end up playing it over and over again in your mind. So you kind of, the laughter starts to like die down, and then you just play it over again, and it just starts all over again, and you just die of laughter. And then it starts to fade out, and you go back and you kind of like alter it, and you just go over it again, and you just milk it for everything it's got, you know, because you just never want to stop laughing. You just want to make sure you get every single ounce of it, you know. And eventually you can't laugh anymore, you know, it's done. You've played it over, and you can play it over again, and it doesn't work anymore. It just, you won't laugh about it again, and you won't laugh about it ever again. You'll look back on that and you'll think, oh, you know, and you'll smile, and it will be a beautiful memory, but you won't laugh like that ever again. Once you've laughed the last one out, it's done, forever. And we know this about laughing, and it's so obvious, but we don't do the same with crying. When we cry, we always try and cut it short. We always like, that's enough now, I need to pull myself together, or, you know, you pull yourself out of it. You don't go over and over and over again. You do for a while, and then eventually you pull back. And what you're doing is you're leaving tears behind, just the same way with the laugh. If you've ever tried to not laugh at something, you know that that just turns into like an explosion inside you, and you're not allowed to laugh, like in a meeting or at school. And it's the same thing with your crying. You have to laugh or cry until there's nothing left. So don't cut your grief short, and don't cut your sadness short. Stay with it, play it over and over again, and eventually it will be done, and it will be done forever. And you can look back on it and you'll be sad at the thought of it, but it will be beautiful and it will be done. And that's a good thing for grief and sadness, just to let the whole thing out. Finish it while you're with it, finish it completely.